got quite a few questions. Some of the questions I will be answering through the next few lectures, but I thought there were some, we'll try and do a few at the beginning. And one is, food is plants, yes, best cooked or raw? Raw will deliver what cooked won't, and cooked will deliver what raw won't. So what I aim for myself is about 50 cooked, 50 raw. That's a nice way to do it. Could I eat potato raw? I wouldn't. It's not very nice. Plus the cooking of the potato breaks down the starch. It makes it easier to digest. Could I eat beans raw? Well, I wouldn't. You see, the cooking breaks down that starch structure. And the starch structure, we need it to be broken down so we can digest it effectively. Okay, that's that one. And how much salt should be taken prior to drinking water? Well, I take quite a bit, actually. I never measure it, but maybe I'll have about 4 or 5 times the size of a sesame seed. And I had a sore tooth looked at in Dubai when I was there about 3 weeks ago, and when you go into Dubai they take your blood pressure, all that, and my blood pressure was, I think it was 111 on 68, and I take a lot of salt. And she said to me, well, it should be 120 on 80. I said, well, don't bother me. Do you know what I mean? There are these guidelines, and what if you don't fit into those guidelines? And our first lecture tomorrow is on the heart, and everyone that has a heart should be there. And I think your eyes will be opened in a few areas. One lady, she was at a health retreat, she came to one we did in Alabama, and the staff said to me, Barbara, her blood pressure's a little high, it's 100 and something like 190 on 95. So I went to her and I said, your blood pressure's a little high. Now this lady's Mexican descent, quite fit, very active, about 42. She had the most beautiful black, long hair. I said, your blood pressure's a little high. She said, don't bother me, it's always like that. Now isn't that interesting? So that's why you're the doctor. Now, I think if someone's blood pressure goes a little high and it's not good, they often get a headache, they might feel it. So you listen to your body signs. And some would say mine's too low, but don't bother me. And if it was too low, I'd be fainting all day. I'm not fainting. So there are variations on the theme. So this is also, I felt, a good question. I mean, every question is good, but some of the questions I will be answering. How would I be able to strengthen or heal my child's stomach to overcome food allergies while trying to stay within your recommended food plan? Allergies to peanut, dairy, soy, eggs and wheat. Well, the way to overcome it is not to give them to the child. It's like if I have a wound on my hand and I keep whacking it every day. If it's a cut, open it every day. It's never going to properly heal. And so when there's an allergy and there's a reaction to that allergy, the more you take that food there's an allergy to, can you see the more it weakens? So it's a matter of stopping those foods, and it's quite possible in a year or two they might be able to have a little bit of those foods. Who'll tell you?